God help us all.
Who is Justin Fair? Who? Are you?
So some crazy Californians want to secede from the Union. The effort will inevitably fail because those pushing for a separation are socialists and malcontents. That won't work, but I do have a few ideas related to a solution. Those wanting California to secede should buy the whole of the Baja Mexican Peninsula from the Mexican government. Yes, a possible solution to the problem is to evict the troublemakers. They should just go somewhere else, outside the US borders. There they can create their own environment that is more suited to the liberal agenda of the leftists who possibly want to secede. Their argumentative antics is a form of a hissy fit, like the temper tantrums of 2-year-old children. Again I repeat. Those wanting California to promote foreign imbalanced ideology should buy the whole of the Baja Mexican Peninsula from the Mexican government. Baja would be their new home. Good riddance to bad garbage. No US funds would be used for this purpose. Let George Soros, the Clintons, and Obama pay for everything. Then all the fruits, flakes, freaks, faggots, lesbians, social justice warriors, Black Lives Matter, and other socialist collectives could then be concentrated there and out the US citizens' hair, concerns, and attention. They could then turn Baja into another failed Venezuela-styled country. A strong fence and military presence would be needed to keep the undesirables on Baja territory. I would also like to see all those deportees stripped of American, US, citizenship, passports, and all government benefits including Medicare, Medicaid and Social Security. They can fend for themselves. We owe them virtually nothing. The deportation would be permanent and thus not be allowed back into the state for any reason. The new Baja citizen then could legalize prostitution, graft, corruption, and void all drug control laws. They should be happy about that in their own la-la land of extreme leftist socialist state and then bitch all they want outside the concerns of normal American patriot citizens. The socialists want free everything from the nanny state. A major fence would be required to keep the undesirables from entering the US proper. That lengthy fence would have a single exit-only crossing point to let the undesirable from returning to entering legally established border of the US proper. The US Navy and Coast Guard would be responsible for turning back all ships hoping to enter US waters. A one-way gate would let them leave but not let any return. Now that's what I call justice. Let the Mexicans deal with the extreme elements of the Democratic Party folly. Baja has little of any value for commercial trade to the US. The human trafficking, drugs and other illegal contraband would be made to stay south of the borders. All illegal aliens and those deportees with criminal records would be exported to Baja at Mexico's expense. All the deep-pocket liberals across the US would pay for the fence and its upkeep. This plan should also include a moratorium on all immigration for a minimum of 50 years. This is suggested in light of the fact that many immigrants refuse to or unable to assimilate into the English-speaking culture without trying to change it to force other to accommodate unwanted foreign influences. We are currently witnessing an ongoing culture clash. Forced tolerance is the norm. Acceptance of foreign influences is no acceptable no matter how it is promoted. The traditional melting pot in reality is more of a subdivided collection of isolated subcultures. The newer, cleaner, more mentally well-balanced California state would require a major house cleaning. The majority of leftist, liberal laws that currently stifle the government and the populace would do well to use red state laws and regulations as a guide. Texas-styled government in particular could be a blueprint for the newer California. California could and has done a whole lot worse. It is not a beacon of positive reform that the socialists want for the rest of the US.